What doesn't look like a duck, doesn't swim like a duck, but does quack like a duck? The answer is my barcode scanners. I'm going to do something a bit weird and backwards, and I'm actually going to start out the presentation with exploiting the device because I'm going to turn my device into a presentation clicker. So we will do this live, and then if anything goes wrong, I know it's going to go wrong from the very beginning, which is cool and great. So first of all, I will exploit this to overwrite the sound to a duck noise. If you can hear that. What they normally sound like is this awful, sad, beeping noise. And on top of that, I'm going to exploit it so that way it calls back to my laptop, which will be listening and act as a clicker. So now anytime I scan, if you look at the top right-hand corner, it will click for me and go to the next slide. So these are MC2180 barcode scanners. They were made by Motorola or Zebra. They come in 1D or 2D scanner flavors. In particular, because these are meant to be used in an industrial setting, they have mics and speakers, so to be used like as a walkie-talkie. That's interesting. And the underlying operating system is Windows CE 6.0. Notably, they come built in with this thing called DataWedge. And so Zebra, when they created these barcode scanners, they wanted to make it really easy to do custom development on these devices. They created DataWedge to be a codeless solution to scanning data. What happens is DataWedge takes care of the barcode scanning and pasting the barcode data into the foreground application. And so all the developer has to do is just worry about the application and having a text box field for the data to be pasted in. If you look on the right-hand side, that is the settings app. So you would go write your custom application, and then you would configure the settings to work with your application. These are things like the audio, if you wanted like to prefix or postfix the barcode data, etc. Looking at this, I was like, oh, this is nice and cool, and why does it like call out to an open port? The reason is because it is actually a web app. So whereas some normal person would just write like a .NET app to have a settings app, this person wrote a custom HTML JavaScript web app that pops a browser on the device and then interacts with a service on this device over HTTP.